My name is Mallory Sparacello, this is my introduction speech, and this is my audience. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Those inspiring words are still remembered today and were spoken by a historical public communicator. He is best known for his presidential inaugural speech that he gave in 1961. The speech he gave is known as one of the greatest speeches of all time. There are many reasons this historical figure's speeches are still heard today. This man was known as one of the most respected speakers in presidential history, although he was the youngest to be elected at age 43. He created the Peace Corps by executive order shortly after he was elected. Since then, over 170,000 Peace Corps volunteers serve in 135 countries. This president presided over quite a few international crises. He authorized the Bay of Pigs invasion, which was to overthrow Cuban leader Fidel Castro. Although this mission failed, causing him great embarrassment, he still continued his term with honor and dignity. His greatest crisis was the Cuban Missile Crisis of October 1962. This crisis involved the Soviet Union's threats of nuclear annihilation. After the president blockaded Cuba, where the Soviet Union sent their nuclear missiles, the Soviet Union agreed to surrender as long as the president did not invade Cuba. No matter what, this historical figure put the protection of the U.S. first through his relations with foreign countries. While this man dealt with struggles, he had some great accomplishments as well. He wrote a book entitled Profiles in Courage about 8 U.S. senators. This book received a Pulitzer Prize in 1957 before he became president. Through the speaker's failures and successes, his words are still quoted today. He used the technique of contrast. The quote I began this with is an example, as well as one of the most quoted. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. These contrasts are what made his public speaking so remarkable. He used one every 39 seconds in his speeches. Over 20 of these are widely quoted, and they normally gain instant applause from his audience. He was confident in his words, his decisions, and overall himself. Not only was this man a notable president, but his speeches caught the attention of Americans as well as people all over the world. His iconic reputation influenced the amount of respect he gained from his peers. He was a great leader who achieved many things for the betterment of our country. Finally, when he spoke, people listened. His contributions were so significant that without a doubt, he's still remembered and quoted to this day. This extraordinary figure in history consistently ranks with other great communicators as among the most beloved American presidents of all time.